Hey you guys. So I thought I would just do another quick short video. If you are new to my channel, if you can please like and subscribe. I'm going to do, I think, more short form videos as well as some longer ones. But I thought I would do some videos right now to really focus on the drama that is between Autumn Calabrese and the McAllisters. I don't know what. Apparently there's some deep-seated issues here, because I'm going to show you a few different things that you can see where they have some issues. So this is Melissa McAllister, and she is one of the OG coaches. She has been in the top 10 more than any other person. She also, you may recognize her, she was one of the main instructors for Chalene Johnson when Chalene ran Powder Blue Productions. Melissa was one of the instructors, one of the master trainers, and she is in a lot of the Beachbody workout videos. So you may recognize her.
I just did the 4 weeks for everybody that goes along with the 4-week gut protocol that I'm going to do with my group next month, the sample workout. I really enjoyed it. I had to lift heavier. I think Autumn had 15 10s and maybe 5s, and I mostly use 15, 20, and 30. But I've been trying to lift heavier, and by using that weight, I was able to keep my form and feel like I got a really good workout. So I'm really excited for it. I like the idea of no impact for 4 weeks. I think that'll be good for my body. Give it a.
What are the signs again that you're lying? Kind of stumbling over your words, maybe looking around, not looking at the camera, laughing. She's saying that she loved that it was a good program, but her actions, her body language is saying she doesn't, and the fact that she had to modify it in order to make it be a good workout is concerning. And I can guarantee that a lot of the Beachbody coaches will be modifying the workouts and or adding an additional program onto it, because I can tell you right now that that's what I would have done. That is what I would have done, because they ingrain it in you that you are doing these hard workout programs. And so doing a gentle program for 30 minutes, I would not feel like I had gotten enough of a workout, and I would feel that I would not be getting results based on what they tell you to do.
Rest, maybe get Mick to do it too. It'd be really good for him.
Okay, so we're not going to show her workout because she uses some music. We are going to, let's go over to Autumn and let's see what Autumn says.
What's up, you guys? I just finished my body camp workout. I wanted to come on to you guys really quick because I had those 3 coach calls this morning, and I've been getting a lot of the same question, which is, can you do other workout programs with 4-week gut protocol? You guys, I want to be very clear about something. First of all, you can do whatever you want, but 4-week gut protocol with the workouts is how the program is written, and I didn't write it that way just randomly because the science is there. The science is behind both the nutrition and the fitness. So our fitness has an impact on our gut health. The intensity, the time, the way we're working, that all has an impact on our gut health. I know that I've said no impact, and so people are starting to think that the workouts aren't going to be hard enough. Trust me, I've got you. They're plenty hard enough. But if you're going to do the 4-week gut protocol, you need to trust the program, and you need to trust the program as a whole and do it as a whole going through it the first time. Once you go through the program once, if you decide you want to keep eating that way, which, by the way, I have a feeling a lot of people will, then you can move on to a different workout program. But I have a feeling what you're going to end up doing is cycling through it, which is what I do. So I did 4-week gut protocol with 4 weeks for everybody. Now I'm on to, I actually did that twice. Now I'm doing 4-week gut protocol nutrition with 9-week control freak for a couple of weeks. And then when I finish that, I will circle back and do 4 weeks for everybody. Your body needs the difference. Your body needs some of the really hard, and then your body needs some of the workouts designed the way I have it designed for 4 weeks for everybody. So trust me, follow the program in the way I wrote it. People are seeing amazing results in terms of not just how they look, but how they feel. But I need you guys to trust the whole process and go all in with it from day one. Let's start there.
So she wants you to follow the process, do it as written. She didn't say it in this video, but in previous videos, she had said that she better not see anybody starting before March 15th. And people should not really start before March 28th because people need to get their programs. They need to review this stuff. So nobody should be starting this program. And you should be doing it as she has written it. So we are going to jump over to Miss Taylor McAllister, Melissa's daughter. She also, just so you know, she just went and got the same nutrition certification that her mom has. So she's not an experienced practitioner in any way, shape, or form.
I'll work on more like build a bud, okay, I'm going live in about half an hour with Melissa and TJ, the two other people.
Okay, I just want to look really closely at this where she says gut check. Their week 1 was March 7th. How did they start a week before the program came out? Can you be following it as written if nobody has the program yet? Weird.
For our gut protocol group that starts today is actually prep week. And so we're going to be going live kind of talking about what's to come, how to prepare for it, how to implement these teachings into their lifestyle for the best results, what to expect. And this is the first time I've done a group with them that I've been invited to be an admin and to actually help lead the group, which is really exciting. Usually I've just been like a standby, but since I'm all qualified and certified now, it's kind of like my coming out group, and I'm really excited about it. But I teach things very differently when it comes to a professional standpoint. I don't create meal plans and give you like a list
She cannot create meal plans. You have to be a registered dietitian in order to do that.
of ABC to show up and do this every day. I teach you how to think for yourself, and I teach you how to apply these things into everyday situations. So if you come across a recipe that maybe uses something that you don't typically eat, like grains or dairy, I teach you how to think about that and how to twist it and apply it to where it does benefit you instead of break you. The reason I teach that way is because that's what worked for me. When I tried to look up shit on Pinterest or follow some girl's diet on YouTube or follow the workout that this girl did on Instagram, it didn't work for me. You know why? Because I'm not that person. I have an entirely different genetic makeup than those people. When it comes to metabolism, when it comes to food sensitivities, when it comes to deficiencies. And so when I started learning...
Isn't that interesting? But so she's saying all of these things, which I completely agree with. You do have bio-individuality. Then why are you selling one-size-fits-all programs? Is it possible that they're not really using the programs and they're creating their own programs?
All of that, I was like, wow, that's why none of these fad diets work. That's why none of these, I'm just going to look up what Kendall Jenner eats every day, just do it. Why isn't that working for me? Because you're not her. You're your own person. And so I'm here to teach you how to be your own person. I'm not here to just give you the magic solution, a book that you can buy and boom, everything's done. If you follow it, it'll definitely help. I give guidelines, my educated guidelines based on my credentials and my own experience, but I'm not here to tell you what to do because I'm not you. I can't do that, but I am here to point you in the right direction, and that is what these groups are all about, and that is what my coaching is all about. That being said, using a very long-winded and passionate speech, because today is my first official day as an NTP. I'm going to come on here and be dramatic.
Well, I'm just saying.
Because this is what I do for a living, you guys, and I do it because I enjoy it and it works.
So she's already saying that she has been doing this for a living. She should not have been. Her mom has been doing it for a living for a really long time. So it was also weird to me when she was like, I would just go on Pinterest or YouTube or whatever. She has a pretty good resource availability right at her fingertips. But I want to talk really quickly about her before and afters. She did lose weight. She looks fantastic. But let's talk a little bit. The way that Beachbody has you position yourself, if you look at the two different photos, the lighting in the after photo is a whole lot better. The way she's standing, she is tilted, 1 foot in front, hips kind of like cocked. And the other one is just a plain like forward, letting it all hang out. It's very deceptive. It's interesting too, the fact that they are going to start on the 14th, which is their remove week, when people don't have the program. And also part of the gut protocol is the optimize and restore or revitalize. I don't remember what they changed the names to. They're actually supplements that came with the ultimate reset, and they just have rebranded them for 4-week gut protocol. But they wouldn't have those supplements yet. So are they using different supplements?
Everything. Also, I have a lot of people tell me that.
So she's going to talk about Celsius, which is, it's a product that she's an ambassador for, and she normally drinks that as her pre-workout. But then she also will drink Energize when she needs to sell that. So we're going to just move past some of this, and we don't need to look at her being a model.
You do have two opposite ends of the spectrum when it comes to those of you that know TJ, and if you don't, you're going to fall in love with him quickly. He's an extraordinary gentleman that really does a great job of studying the science.
I'm not sure about TJ. I haven't done much looking into him, but I wonder if he is also a Beachbody coach.
Of things, and then putting them, and he's getting better and better at it, putting it into more layman's terms so that, you know, the average person can understand it and apply it. And I learned a ton from him. Love following him on social media and having these groups with him because he does such a great job of educating you. And I will always tell you, education is power. Really didn't seem to have a whole lot of self-control or a really positive mindset with food. And she's done this incredible shift, 100% on her own.
Did she really just say her daughter had no self-control? That would be a little bit hurtful.
Educating herself and trial and error, and I think she'll bring so much value to the table because she's going to help you. Like she kind of got bombarded with, people like, oh my gosh, you're not giving me, black and white. I'm confused. Please tell me exactly what to do. And that's not how she lives her life. And she is so stinking healthy right now and so comfortable in her own skin and so healthy. And it didn't come from somebody telling her what to do black and white. And so she will bring so much to the table there as well. I get so frustrated with social media, because you have a lot of influencers out there that will share with you.
You're eating my salads.
It's interesting to me that she talks about social media and the influencers, because that is what they have put themselves out as, are influencers. And Melissa really feels that she is more qualified than any Beachbody coach. And let's be real, she has probably done a lot more training than any other Beachbody coach. Does that mean that her way is the only way? No. But it also really confuses me as to why she shills Beachbody. I don't understand.
I realized I haven't eaten yet today because I've been busy this morning. But I have a group chat going on with TJ and Melissa. I feel so weird calling her Melissa because she's my mom. But also, like, in a professional standpoint, she is Melissa. You know her as Melissa. We'll keep going with Melissa. We have a chat thread going, and we're just commenting and constantly messaging each other about the group. And the reason we're doing our own group is because the gut protocol that we are basing this off of, it isn't perfect. And I'm not saying ours is perfect, but we are tweaking it to what we would do as nutritionists and what we would change.
Now, it is also not allowed for her to use the word nutritionist because she is not a nutritionist. She got a certification. It's a 10-month class, 10-month course, I believe, and you get a certification, but she's not a nutritionist, nor is she a registered dietitian. It's actually against the companies that she went through. It's against their code of ethics for her to use the word nutritionist.
Recommend and implement and add. So that being said, that's why we're doing a group, and that's why our group is so important. So if it's something that you've been thinking about doing anyways, whether it's a different program or whether it's through Beachbody, doing it with us is going to accentuate that to a whole new level that you couldn't be able to do if you did it yourself or you did it with someone else. So that's another reason why our group is thebomb.com.
What? Oh, make it make sense. So the other thing, so I'm gonna I'm gonna share one other thing that happened that I found highly funny, which was from Melissa, and then we'll talk a little bit about my experiences with them. So we are going to watch what Melissa did. So this top coach is throwing shade at Beachbody. Remember when intermittent fasting was unspoken of through Beachbody? But then they realized it was a good tool for helping people live healthier lives? Then how the gut was never addressed when helping people eat better? And now there's a program for it. I'm incredibly happy about both of these, but I want to mention Dr. Lauren, TJ, and I have been guiding people to better health through fasting and gut protocols for years. All that to say, you get a bit more from us. We've been at it for a while. Group officially starts March 15th. Would love to have you. Whoa. So then why are you still selling it? If you're throwing all of this shade and you have all of these issues, why are you still selling it? Especially, so she actually has a program that is called, she has a book that she wrote. There's actually, I believe she has even more than one. But the one I'm familiar with is the MAID diet, which is moderate amount of protein. I'm trying to think if I've got this, or moderate amount of fat, adequate protein, or those might be flipped. Decrease carbohydrates, eat in an 8-hour window. That's the ketogenic diet in essence. So she had created this diet. How I became aware of Melissa was through a podcast that she did with Chalene Johnson. And it was when I was stuck with Beachbody and I was thinking, God, how in the world am I supposed to continue my journey? I've been stuck at a plateau. I still want to lose more weight, but I keep gaining and losing the same 5 pounds. I would find myself binging. I would find myself over exercising. I didn't know what to do. Well, Melissa was on Shalene's podcast. I downloaded her book. I think I even paid for it. And was like, yeah, this makes total sense to me. So I started to follow it. And I started to get results. And then I was put into a coach group that we were all following Melissa's stuff. It was we were either following Melissa's plan or the plan that Chalene Johnson had put out in her 131 program. Now I believe she calls it Phase It Up. We were all following this. Melissa had a program called Fixin' to be Made, where she still used the Fix-It containers, but with her meal plan, because it was nothing like Autumn's. Nothing like Autumn's. My Shakeology shake included putting heavy whipping cream in it. Nothing like Autumn's plan. It was so different. And I'm in this program with all of these top coaches, and we're all doing this and we're all getting results. And at that point, I even stopped drinking Shakeology because guess what? It hurt my gut. I'm just saying, all of these coaches that are having all these gut issues, they may want to look at Shakeology, because that was mine. That caused a lot of my problem. So I think it's all to say, what is even happening? If you have not been following Beachbody, you haven't been following their programs, you've been doing your own thing, why are you still selling for them? I don't understand. Probably money, because she's been a top 10 coach. And again, this is all just my opinion. This is stuff that she has put out there. Make it make sense. And I think the other thing that surprises me is, how is Beachbody okay with this? How are they okay with the amount of shade she throws? How are they okay with her running her own programs and saying like that the programs are okay, but you're going to get so much more with her because she's been doing this for years? It doesn't make sense to me. I hope you guys got something from this video. Please comment below. Let me know if this makes sense to you and if you have any insights. Maybe you have even dealt with Melissa or gone through some of her groups. Let me know, because I'm really confused. And I would look forward to hearing from you. Please make sure and like and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you guys again.